Hey everyone, I'm your Weird Austin florist, Jordan Flowers. As a floral and event designer, I get the same remarks all the time from a lot of clients. It is, they want a flower that lasts forever, they can reuse, that doesn't die, is affordable, and being in Austin, something weird, unique, and different. So I'm going to introduce you to something that I have. It's a feather flower. It's super cute, costs less than $10 to make, and it could be a fun project for you or your daughter or kids or whoever really wants a flower made of feathers. A few different things that you could do with this before we get started on how to make this. You could hang it. You could put it on your wall. Of course, your hair. You could do a bouquet, and you could do a wand. Flower wands are really cute for flower girls, especially little girls just like flower, any type of wands really. And since it's made of styrofoam, you're just able to jab a stick into it and you have a cute little wand. Anyways, I'm going to show you the tools to make it right now. We have 12 1.9-inch styrofoam balls. You don't have to necessarily use this size. This is what I used because it was the size I wanted. You need to take into consideration though that it's going to be about 3 inches larger than the actual ball itself. So we have our styrofoam balls, we have our knife, and most importantly, you have to have the right feathers. I got different feathers at Hobby Lobby, not knowing what to expect since this is my first time making these. And what works the best are definitely goose feathers because they have a nice curve to them. So this one was $2.99 at Hobby Lobby for this entire pack. I found out that it takes about, for each pack, I think you get about 2 to 3 balls out of it. So we're going to separate them. And you can kind of see the larger ones from the smaller feathers. All of them have a curve. And they all have the fine fluff feathers at the bottom. This is what's going to cover your base. And these are what's going to create. This at the top is what's going to create your petal look. So as you see, the geese feathers work the best because they do have that curve to them like a petal does. So I'm going to get the styrofoam ball. I found that it really doesn't make a difference if you use a half of the ball or the entire ball. I'm going to do a half of the ball because I liked whenever I did the half that you were able to attach stuff to the back. So you could hang it more on your wall versus the ball, which would kind of fall forward. However, if you did want to do the ball, it would hang better. So if you were hanging it from half of a sphere, you'd have a problem hanging it because it'd kind of want to fall forward too. So depending on where you're going to put it and what you're going to do with it, I would recommend the ball difference. So if you're going to do your hair, I would definitely use a half. If you're going to do something like a bouquet, I would use a half, and that way you can put your stick through here. If you're going to do something as home decor, hanging it, I would use a full ball. On the wall, I would use the half ball because you have this flat surface that you're able to attach your metal piece to hang it to. For the wand, definitely the ball, and that way you're able to just ram the straw or whatever stick that you're going to use into the bottom of it. So, without further ado, let's get started on our feather ball. So, what you want to do is get the longest feathers and know that they're going to be your back feathers, and that will be your base. Whenever I originally started doing this, I bought this rubber cement thinking that it would hold the feathers intact, but honestly, whenever I was doing it without them and just taking the bottom of the feather, it fits perfectly in the styrofoam, and as long as you're not pulling them out, they're not going anywhere. So obviously the more medium-sized flowers, petal or feathers that you have, you want to put those more in the medium size. So you also want to think about it as a flower. Because it is a flower, the petals kind of curve out. So it was easier for me to start two in the front. It's not exactly in the middle, but we're gonna have other small ones that we're able to group around it. So you won't actually even see the middle by the time we're done. Everything also is kind of done by size. So whenever it's small, and then it kind of grows larger, and of course you have your largest in the back. All right, there you have it. You have the shortest ones here, the longest ones on the outside, and then you really just make sure that they're curved inwards, and you really can't mess up on it. I mean, you have the back here that you'll attach the string to, and then, let's see, so for this one, I have a metal string that I used. Out of some green wire, I just made a U and jabbed it into the top of the foam, and you can hang it. Again, for a hair accessory, I would just glue this back to a barrette or to a hair comb if you're going to do something like a derby. I think it'd be really cute for any type of a derby event. Or if you're wanting any type of a cool hair accessory that's kind of fun and different. Again, for a bouquet, I would just jab a stick at the bottom. For a wand, I would just get a stick of some sort, and literally just jab it on top of there. So for any questions or anything that you have, comments, whatever, be sure to email me, leave a message, or direct instant message me. There you have it, your new DIY fun project. That is a long-lasting flower, that is an affordable flower, that is a flower that doesn't die. It's a unique flower and a different flower. There you go. Thanks. You have a great day.